honor coming to you guys live and direct, paying attention, and I'm watching a lot of the bloggers. Actually had some time to kind of look into me. It's like the more of the positive things I do in life, I begin to grasp understanding of life. The CMOS Gold has put me in a mindset that I don't feel like the streets and the discussion of it has any merit anymore. I mean, I know a lot of people was like, yo, Kingearner, what you mean? I mean, I've grown so much that I don't feel a necessity to speak on the negative. I don't feel a necessity to grasp hold of things that have no merit in life. I'm an earner, you know. My goal is to let the youth and let everybody see the understanding of what earning actually is. So many times in life I've came so close to adversaries, and I loved my strength when I approached the adversary. I loved the way I carried myself. And I can remember it came down to the point where it's in prison, if you didn't speak out when the trays came on the block, you might have not eaten. And that was pick. 1995 is where I first spoke out and spoke up for myself. I had to learn that in the jail cell. I had to learn that in the prison. I said, I'm going to eat, and I'm going to get on this phone. And I spoke up. You got to begin to understand me speaking up at those times for those things. They had no merit, but yet I would have put it all on the line just to make sure you honored how I was fed, or me getting my tray, or me using the phone in the prison. But I asked myself daily, all that energy for something that had no never mind. All that energy for something that couldn't put me in a position to being a better man. I had to go through struggles. I had to go through negativities. I had to go through a lot of things in order for me to be able to actually understand that we are wasting a lot of energy in these streets when we have the opportunity to be honorable businessmen. You got dudes that are soldiers that'll speak up for they blow. If they grab and it wasn't right, they gotta fight about it. They gonna go through something about it, and you better fix it, you hear me? But at the end of the day, you could have been fighting for something that meant something, like your whole block. You could have been fighting gentrification. You could have been fighting against all those things that we say bring us down as a people. You could have been fighting with it. As my status goes up in reference to finances, I begin to learn that money shouldn't make a person. You know, I had a lot of money at a time, you know, when I was hustling in the streets. And a lot of times I didn't pay a lot of dues, man. I just kept it pushing. But I'm looking at it now like, yo, you've been a millionaire. You done been generated millions of dollars when you was in the streets over 20 years ago. It's hard now to get generating a coin off of something that is legal. I sit back, I watch, I listen. They say, oh, they found Shotty and this, that, and the third, but I still haven't seen any paperwork. But then I look back at it like, Kingearner, the only decisions that was made upon speaking on the street thing in reference to the rats was to give the children the understanding that this is happening. It's never personal, but it always is the best knowledge. The best knowledge. Anybody can talk all they want. They can say how they feel, but I want you guys to understand this. Y'all said output wasn't relevant. Y'all said that Me speaking on output wasn't going to help no youngins. Me speaking on the whole paid in full thing was just a bunch of stuff. I'm talking about characters. When I have real life children that have changed their lives, I have real life teenagers, real life OGs, real life people who say, that example you used and how you brought it down was better than watching any movie because you gave us the reality of the truth of the movie. People say, what's the reality of the truth? Reality of the truth is the fact that there are many outposts out here. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of outposts. There's so many outposts that it's sad. And not only is it just outposts, but it's snakes too. And it's lots and lots of snakes. I'm saying there's lots of them. The thing is, youngin', you don't understand or care about a rat or a snake if you're not putting yourself in them positions to get caught up by them same type of individuals. You got to make sure that your love and your support is around those of honor, those who have a goal on looking towards doing the right thing. You think about rappers. I think about artists. Think about Leak Moss. Positivity. Leading positivity. Yo, I'm doing this. I'm selling this. I'm going to go ahead and do the hijabified clothing. I want the Muslims. Goals in life that we must adhere to that no one is actually doing. The youngins are wasting time on the corner talking about nothing when they don't even understand that they're killing themselves with the drugs that they're putting in their body. Even if it's just the Dutch or it's just the backwood, the cancer and that alone, it's taking our people out. And it's things that we must adhere to because guess what? In order to start talking it, you have to start living it. So I started living it while I was talking it because anyone who said it can change right away is a liar. See, it's not going to be able to happen like that. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have failures. You're going to have things that happen. And guess what? You got to be able to fight those things. Because if you don't, you will be caught up by those desires. Me, violence was my thing. I got off on violence. So in order for me to deal with myself and my adversities, I had to start understanding that just because someone gets smart with you don't mean it's negative time. Just because someone does something or, a movement that you don't like doesn't mean it's time to be violent. You cannot adhere to doing the right thing and also doing a negative thing. So what I had to do, I had to make my mind fast. I had to grab a fasting around the mind to give me an understanding and a clear reality of what I need to be doing. Once you get together, then you're able to help others see because while I was struggling trying to get together, I couldn't even help myself. Now it's like, streets, negativity, all the things that added up to being a shoot 'em up, bang, bang story or whatever the case may be, it has no merit. It has no never mind. It doesn't add value to me. See, at first it did. You walking through them cans, in them penitentiaries in the joint, you walking that meant something, man, Yeah, I'm so-and-so from so-and-so. But out here in the reality and in there in the reality, what matters is if your children know you. Forget the clout. It's about, do your children actually know you? Do they care about you? Do they love you? Do they honor you? We got to start getting those things together because a lot of us spent time in the penitentiary. A lot of us spent time in the penitentiary. This walk, I'm down here. This is a walk. This is a mentality of me being in a prison cell, walking back and forth, looking to see out the window. Is it count or is it clear? Whatever the case may be. These habits that we have, we brought them home and we didn't use them in positivity. Now in these habits, I am now adhering to them in a positive manner. If I do these walk back and forth, I understand that it's therapy. It helps me, gather my thoughts, helps me see clear, helps me help everybody else because my thought process is in play. Forget about the big money. Take all that away. Forget about the big cars. Forget about the women. Forget about all of those negative things and put yourself, even your daughter mother or your son mother, and put yourself clearly in front of life and ask yourself, where are you going? And I want to hear in the comments, I want people to tell me, I want somebody to give me an understanding of where they're going. I want y'all to get prepared for that CMOS gold that I have, that 92, that 102 minerals the body is made of. I want for you to begin to understand that I have a brand now that we're calling platinum. It's so quicker. It's so quick. Listen to me. All you do with this is you put it in the water. I give it 2 hours, 3 hours. Make sure the water is like lukewarm though, like, you know what I mean? You're gonna have your CMOS ready. It's gonna be puffed up nice. And all you have to do the same thing as you do with that honorable CMOS gold. I'm taking it up to different levels so that people can understand that I myself is experiencing this. I myself is just finding out what turmeric is. I myself is just finding out what the peppermint leaf is, a raw leaf that was created by a lost planet with the island. I'm finding out that frankincense is also frankincense. It comes from a tree called the Boswelli tree. These trees are, I'm not going to say distinct, but you don't find a lot of them anywhere, especially on the East Coast. I found the way to get it, put it into a cream, keep my skin of honor, keep my beard of honor. Things like this, we should have mind frames on adhering, not hurt, not wrongful ideas, you know. I gotta go. I can't talk too long. I got a lot of work I've been doing lately, and like I said, man, I'm in and out of states doing a lot of positive things. I don't find I need to post these areas and these places due to the fact that this is not for show. This is for the health of my people and for me to continue to generate an honorable coin every day to make sure that my foundation is sturdy, man. Because I know I can be great as anyone. But one person that I would never try to chase down and be great like is a lost appendant with the island. Because there is none comparable or equal to him. Bottom line, make sure y'all tune all the way in. Kingearner live and direct. It's getting hot out this joint, man. I'm about to go to the gym, get my usual in, man. Make sure y'all tune all the way in.